morning. Today we're going to do a chair exercise class with the use of a tube if you have it. I also have a towel here because we're going to do some gentle mat work at the end, and I'm going to use this towel as a pillow. So you might want to do the same. You might want to get yourself a tube if you have one handy. It's not necessary. You can still work with us if you don't have it. A towel or a pillow for the mat, and then a mat. So we're just going to start with a march. You can hang your tube up on the back of your chair and just start to march your feet. Sit up nice and tall. Pump your arms. Make sure your chair is sturdy and you're only doing what's right for you today. We'll start to reach the arms overhead. So however high overhead you want to reach them, you can lengthen all the way if you want to. 4 more here. Last one. Arms are going to move wide now. So you're opening up the chest. Out and in. Keep your arms low if you need to. Tuck your chin a little bit. Lengthen your body. Lengthen your spine through the crown of the head. Last 3. 2. And 1. Good. We're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. If you feel comfortable with it, you can kick as opposed to lifting, lengthening the leg. If that doesn't feel good, stay with just the lift. 3 more times each side. Last one. Good. We're going to step out and in. So take the one leg out and the other side. If you want to, add some arms, opening and closing as big as you'd like. Step out, step in. 4. 3 more. Pull your belly into your spine to support your back. And take your knee with your foot. 1 more each way. Good. We're going to roll the shoulders up, back, down. Up, back, down. So let's do 4 more of those. 3. Great. Tap on the right, tap on the left. The arm can join you. Out and in. Remember, take your knee with your foot here. So you're really working to the inside of your leg. Start to reach your arm overhead. 4 more times. 2, 2, and 1. Hip rolls. So taking one leg, keep the knee soft, bend, and circle the leg from the hip joints as big as you can. 3, 2, and reverse the circle. So you can actually tuck a little bit through the tailbone here if you'd like. Making the low back round. 3, 2, and we'll do the other side around. And just keep those circles as big as it's right for you. 3, 2, and reverse. Deepen your breath. Keep your belly pulled in. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to take the chest, puff it up, roll the shoulders back and hold. Push down into the chair if you can. And 1 more time. Lift the chest up, pull the shoulders back, and try to extend your spine. If it feels comfortable, the palms onto the chair and you're pushing down. Great. We're going to grab our tube now. If you don't have your tube, you can just continue to work with us. Now start to march as we just set up with the tube here. You can have your tube with as much resistance as you like or as little resistance as you like. I'm going to go somewhere in the middle and I'm going to grab my handles so they don't hang. Start by just reaching your tube about chest height, bend the elbows, pull it back in. So we go out and in. Keep marching, or if you prefer, keep your feet still. You're trying to maintain a long spine. 2 more here, and in. Out. Now bring it out and hold. Good. We're going to pull the tube apart. Feet can stop marching. We'll do 8 and in. Pulling the tube all the way to your chest if you can. 4 more here. 2 and 1. You can release the tube to your lap and just march here. We're going to tap again. Out and in as we just give the back a break and the arms a break. If you'd like, we can do doubles. Either way, do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2. Keep the feet marching. Bring the tube overhead this time. So we'll start with the setup again. Arms above the head, and then bend the elbows tube to the chest. 2 more for the setup. Try to sit up tall, keep the chest lifted, keep the shoulders back. Feet are moving or they stop. Bring it up and hold. We're going to do 8 pulls together. Feet can stop. Pull, release. So try to pull the tube down. We're working hard in the back here and opening the chest. So if the back muscles are strong, that means you can have a nice lifted open chest. So let's do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Tube can come down and we'll march again here. Start to march on your heels for a few repetitions, pulling the toes up to the shins. Good. Now march on your toes. Let's go back to the heels, to the toes. One more time, to the heels and the toes. Good. Now we're going to put it together. So the tube is going to come to the chest. We're going to do 8 pulls here. You ready? 8 and 7. Keep the belly scooped. Last 4. Squeeze those shoulder blades in the back. 2. Tube's going to come overhead now. 8 pulls down. And 4 more here. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Take your tube and put it underneath of your feet now. Grab the handles and cross them. Take the handles and put them on your legs, above your knees, or put them all the way to your hips if you're able to. Now bring your feet a little bit wider than your hips, pushing on the tube on the outsides of your feet and bringing the knees wide as well. We'll start with a tap, out and in. Keep your feet wide and maintain resistance on the tube on that supporting leg. And out and in. Now you can lessen the resistance by bringing your hands down, or you can increase the resistance by bringing them up. We're going to work hard through the outside of the thighs. Push out and in. 2 more. Now repeat it on the one side. We'll do 8 and in. 7. Push into that tube. 6 with the side of the foot. 5. 3. Maintain active in that supporting leg. Switch to the other side. 8. Push wide with the knee as well if you can. 5, 4, 3. Sitting nice and tall. And 1 in. Release the tube to the inside of your knee and pull up. You're pulling to about chest height, but you can also pull a little bit lower. So come as high to the chest as you can, drawing the elbows back. Again, we're working on the back body here. Let your elbows go wide and towards the back rim. Pull the stomach in. 4 and 3, 2. Hands can rest on your legs or a little more resistance on the hips, and we tap side to side, taking the knee with you. Let's do just the right for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, switch sides. Stay active through that supporting leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your hands between your knees again. Sit up tall and we row. Pull the tube handles up to your chest. Allow the elbows to draw back. Remember, you can also pull with the tube handles below your chest. Let's do 4 more. As you do these pulls, don't let your shoulders creep up. Try to release them down your back. 3, 2, and 1. Good. You're going to take the tube out from underneath of you, and we're going to do one more exercise here before we go to the mat. So just march for a moment. As you're marching, decide how much resistance you want on your tube. We're going to do some tube pulls, but this time we're going to do right and then left. Good. So in the meantime, let's just go for a little fast run with those feet for 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Feet are about hips distance or wider. Sit up tall, reach the arms forward. We're going to pull on the right side and then we're going to pull on the left side. Now you can start to rotate your chest as you pull, and you can actually look back towards the tube or towards the hand that's pulling back. You're rotating. Now try to keep your knees still. Sit up tall and try to rotate also through the crown of the head. 8, and switch. 7. You can stay active through your feet, active through your legs. 4, 3. Last one each side. And center. Good. Now we're going to hang the tube up and work on the mat. So grab your mat and lay it down, and I'm going to move my chair back and I'm going to grab my towel. The towel is going to go underneath of my head to support my neck, okay? So you might want to do the same. That's going to help you be comfortable because we're going to be on our back here. I forgot to say, bring your tube with you if you would like. So bring the tube with you if you want to. We'll be here for just a few minutes and we'll do 2 exercises of everything that we're about to do. So come down onto your back, keep the tube just across your hip, and just find a nice long neck using the pillow or the towel as much as you need to. You want to have your chin tucked in, so use that towel, double it up if you need to, whatever works right for you. Bring your feet towards your bum, put your hands palms down and pick your hips up by tucking your tailbone under and lifting the hips up. Keep a round lower back and squeeze the inner thighs together. Go halfway down and up, down and up. If you'd like to challenge yourself, you could reach your arms up. We're going to do 6 more here. Every time you lift, keep the tailbones tucked under, your tailbone tucked under, and squeeze your inner thighs. 2 and 1. Good. Lower all the way down. We're going to use the arms to support, press, scoop the belly a lot, and if you'd like, slide your hands underneath the small of your back and push into them. We're going to lift one leg and then the other. Turn your head so you have a nice long neck. One leg lifts. Keep the knee about 90 degrees and switch. Try to think about keeping your belly scooped and your lower back pressing into the mat. 2 more here. Now you can stay here, or if you'd like a little bit of a challenge, lift one leg, lift the other. Maintaining contact with the floor with your back, you can put your hands back underneath. You're going to lower one leg. It doesn't matter how low you lower it, but you want to make sure that you don't allow your pelvis to shift and you keep pressure in those hands. Lower and lift. Now stay here, or to make it a little more challenging, reciprocate them. Lower, switch, lift. 8 more. So I'm advancing you because you might want to do this video more than one time and you might start to become stronger. Do whatever is right for you. last 2, and last 1. Good. Feet can come all the way down. You're going to drop your knees to the side, turn your palms up, take a deep breath, turn your head from the right side to the left side. Good. You're going to bring your feet flat and you're going to grab your tube. Single or double the tube, find a resistance that's going to work for you. We're going to lift one leg. Now you can keep your knees soft. It doesn't matter. Scoop your belly, pressing your lower back in towards the mat. We're going to keep the knee as soft as you want to. We're going to lower the leg just like we did before. And then as we lift the leg, we're going to pull the tube. So to advance this move, your leg could be long. Lower, lift and pull the tube. Keep your knees towards each other so that you're engaging the inner thighs. Keep your knees soft if you need to. We'll do 3 more here. Try to keep those hips square and not moving. And 1. Now, drop your tube, put your hands down. Keep your knee as soft as you need to, and the leg that's supporting you can stay bent as you have it, or you can extend it. Take this leg and try to circle it around in the hip joint. So keeping the knee as soft as you need to. Of course, if you can lengthen the leg, go for it. Around, down, and up for 3, 2, and then reverse. Down, across, around, and up. To advance this move, you would extend the leg and make the circles as big as you can without moving those hips. 3, 2, and 1. Just bend your knee if you can. Just grab it, pull it in towards your chest, and release it. Opposite leg is going to come up. Square the hips. Grab your tube if you'd like and find resistance that works for you. We'll lower the leg down as far as you can. You don't have to go all the way. And then pull. Low and pull. To advance this move, your leg can become all the way straight. Think about that. Belly, scoop it in. Keep that lower back pressing towards the mat. 3, 2, last 1. Keep the leg up, bend the knee, and we do those leg circles, circling the leg in the hip joint. Move the knee across the body, down, around, and up, keeping your hips still. Try to relax the shoulder and make the breastbone heavy. Arms can be palms up or down. 3, 2, and reverse. Down, across, and up, circling that leg. Around for 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Put your foot down. We're going back to those hip bridges. This time we'll advance the move. If you don't want to, that's okay. Tuck your tailbone underneath and lift your hips up. Keep your lower back round and press your inner thighs together. Lower halfway and lift. To advance this move, if you'd like, you would grab your tube and every time you lift your hips, pull. Lower and pull. Just make sure you're ready before you advance the move. You want to make sure that you have the weight on your back and not your head or your neck. Keep the pillow or the towel there for support. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips all the way down. The tube can just come over onto your your lap. Move your feet slightly away from your bum and let's lift one leg. And lower. Other side. If you'd like, you can put your hands under the small of your back, just above the bum, or you can put them on your hips to make sure that you're not moving the hips. To advance the move, lift one leg, lift the other. Keep the pressure on those hands, push the back into the mat, and lower and lift, keeping the knees 90 degrees. So don't bend and unbend the knees. We're trying to work all the way from here, your hip joints. So lower and lift. To advance the move, we'll do reciprocating and we'll do 8. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the belly scooped, keep the lower back pressing to the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet down, feet together, knees are apart. Let your palms turn up. Take a nice deep breath. Turn your head from one side, deep breath, inhale. And turn your head to the other side, deep breath, exhale. See if you can expand your ribs all the way to the front, the side, and the back. And when you exhale, see if you can exhale all the stale air out of your lungs, all the way to the bottom. We have our feet together and our knees apart to just open up the groin hip area. We're just going to do 2 more breaths and then we're done. So inhale nice and deep. You could still turn your head from side to side, or you can just keep your head still. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Stay as long as you like down on the mat, taking your time. When you're ready to come up, we have the chair close by, so use the chair if you need to. And thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your exercise, and remember to do this exercise video more than one time to advance in the moves and to increase the resistance of your tube. So thanks for joining me and have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye-bye.